Hello and welcome to this week's legal tip. Today we're going to look at contracts which are conditional on the purchaser being able to sell their own home. You'll see in front of you an example clause. This agreement is conditional upon the purchaser entering into an unconditional contract for the sale of the purchaser's property situated at 123 Main Street, Auckland, on terms and conditions satisfactory to the purchaser. What's wrong with it? You'll note that it doesn't specify a deadline for the purchaser to have sold their property by. In practice, this means the contract can go on and on and on until the purchaser is eventually able to sell their house, even if this is a year down the track. It's important when drafting a clause like this to put a deadline on it, like this. This means your seller has certainty as to when their contract is either going to go unconditional or come to an end, and they're not locked into a stalemate forever. Once there is an agreement on the table to sell the purchaser's property and it goes unconditional, the purchaser must give notice to the seller before the deadline, otherwise your client's agreement will be at an end. Also, if the purchaser is unable to sell their property but still want to go ahead with the purchase of this one, presuming they have finance for the purchaser is able to waive this condition. The reason it's important to have a well-written clause like this is because it removes ambiguity as to when the condition needs to be satisfied and makes clear who is responsible for satisfying the condition. In this case, the purchaser is responsible for satisfying this condition.